Have a look at this. How do we know it's real? How do we know? None kneeling before Myanmar security forces to prevent violence. How do we know that's real? That how it's been filmed from like far away. I mean, it's going to end soon, and you're left wondering what happened. You have no clue. They don't even tell you on the video. They don't tell you in the description. But you're just supposed to believe that you've witnessed a nun kneeling in front of police to stop violence, right? Let's confirm that so you can see. Nun kneels before Myanmar security forces to prevent violence, yeah? So that's what they want you to believe has just happened. But how do we know that's real? Well, let's look at another one from the same place, same company who make these news, right? And we'll talk about them in a minute. How do we know this is real? This one here. I mean, who needs to be pointed where to look? So I mean, this guy here, he's pointed, yeah, there, go that way. Oh really? I was gonna go total opposite direction. We've seen that you can hire hundreds of crisis actors, and they can be equipped to however you want them. If you want them to look like riot police, you can do so. If you want them to look like protesters, whatever, sky's the limit. And they can make it as realistic as possible. As they can make it very realistic for the simple fact that they have people who are ex-military, ex-police, ex-Hollywood probably, who are used to doing production, and that's what it is. So again, here's another one. We don't actually know if this is real or not. We don't. And again, it just ends like that. And that one is just supposed to be... it just looks really casual. Supposedly they've just been shooting and now it's all like casual. Yeah, just go that way. Yeah, go that way there. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so what were you saying about the match last night? It's got that vibe to it, really, when you look at it without sound on and you just look at it critically. Could this be real? Of course it could, but I've got a feeling that it isn't. Because what it does, it sends like message that there's unrest on the street, and it might not be real, but you've already sort of won a psychological war by pretending that it's real, and people believe you and think that, you know, that's what's happening. So let's have another look at another one, right? So it literally starts like this. And, you know, that's easy to fake that small amount of blood-looking substance. And this. Easy to fake this. The most basic, like, bloody soap opera can do this stuff. You know? And the way that the cameraman just, like, literally sort of right there, I'd be like, mate, can you sod off, please? I'm in pain here, bud. Can you go away? And that one is supposed to be that they've been injured in clashes with police. But what proof have you got of anything of that being real? You don't. That could be staged. So their proof of people getting injured is just literally a staged little scene. They only needed 2 actors to actually, you know, be injured, and then the rest can just be like medics. That'd be easy to fake that. So again, how do you know that that's real? So that's 3 things now that I've looked at and I'm thinking, you had the nun, you had this guy, yeah, and then you had them in the street shooting, supposedly. But we've no idea that any of those three things are real. So then let's have a look at the actual company itself, yeah? Voice of America, okay? It's an American international broadcaster, and who's it funded by? The United States Congress. So basically a load of politicians, right? And they say that they're the voice of America. So doesn't that just add to everything? Because it does to me. So look, they produce in 47 languages. (1942), right? Headquarters, Washington, D.C. $236.6 million people worldwide, they reckon, watch it. And it's in all kinds of languages. So basically what they can do is they can monopolize. So that channel is funded by the American Congress. So it's probably in their interest that you think that it takes a nun to kneel in front of police to stop them being violent. It's probably in their interest for you to think that there's protesters getting shot at in Yangon in Myanmar. And it's probably in their interests for you to think that they're getting injured in Mandalay because of police. So I think that's a massive possibility that these are all just fake events, and the fact that the channel is funded by the US Congress, I think tells you everything you need to know. So there you go. I just started looking into that channel, found a few events that look dodgy, then you look into the origin of the channel itself, and just the bad way that they report it, let alone anything else. They don't tell you what happened afterwards. You're expected to believe what you're seeing is real. The camera angles suggest sort of like they don't even think that it's going to get scrutinized. Just very strange feeling about it to me. And I'd have to say that, yeah, I'm going to look more into this channel, but from what I can see, it looks very, very suspect to me. You know, very suspect indeed. And, you know, it's just a nice story, isn't it, for the media? Oh, look, here's a nun, and she's kneeling in front of the brutal police to try to stop the violence. It's all a show. It's all a show. Third eye opening, guys. Third eye activating. Yeah. Let's do this.